Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Tobago heads to the polls January 12, 2026. IDA confirms 10 prospective candidates and Tobago People's Party reveals full slate of candidates. Good evening, I am Natalie Nancis Montrishard, and you're locked into the Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 2nd December 2025. Now to our top story. The stage is set in Tobago and the message is loud and clear. Vale Augustine, leader of the Tobago People's Party, is turning up the volume, declaring to the world that his movement is blue, brave and ready. At last night's Tobago People's Party political meeting, the date for the upcoming election was officially announced. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
political leader of the Tobago People's Party, Falia Augustine, has declared that the movement is ready for the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly elections. He confirmed that Tobagonians will head to the polls on January 12, 2026.
Turn up the volume on the television, because I want it to be telegraphed across the world that the Tobago People's Party, blue and brave, and we are ready. And that on January the 12th, 2026, we shall have the Tobago House of Assembly elections.
He says his party is prepared to contest and win all 15 seats in the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly elections.
Ready to win all 15 seats. In this election, big crowd don't win election. Votes win election. We will walk from house to house. We will knock on every door. We will talk to every Tobagonian, and we will bring the votes out in large number on January the 12th, 2026.
The date is now set as Tobagonians prepare to decide who will lead the House of Assembly. The island's political future is firmly in the hands of its people. This is Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Innovative Democratic Alliance, the IDA, has confirmed 10 prospective candidates as it intensifies preparations for the January 12th Tobago House of Assembly elections. The party, which is aiming to strengthen its presence across the island's 15 electoral districts, is still finalizing selections for 5 constituencies. Among them, the confirmed candidates are Ben Yisrael for Bagatelle Bacalet, Tevin Duke for Belgarden Glamorgan, and Terence David for Bethel New Grange. Cecil Noel will contest Bethesda Lakato, while Philbert Williams has been named for Bonaccord Crown Point. The IDA has also put forward Stacey Herbert for Buku Mount Pleasant and Ellen Berkeley for the Darrell Spring Wim seat. In the Eastern and Central Districts, Linda Daniel has been confirmed for Palatavia Lansfamy, Speyside, Denise Sawyer-Fat Angus for Scarborough Mount Grace, and Maricia Douglas for Signal Hill Patience Hill. Still pending are the prospective candidates for Lambo Lowlands, Mason Hall Mariah, Mount St. George Goodwood, Plymouth, Blackrock, and Roxborough Argyle. The IDA is expected to announce its remaining candidates soon as campaigning gains momentum across Tobago. During last night's Tobago People's Party meeting, the party officially announced its candidates for all 15 seats. The announcement marks a significant moment in the lead-up to the upcoming elections, energizing supporters and setting the stage for what promises to be a highly competitive and closely watched political contest. Here are the details.
The Tobago's People Party, TPP, has officially announced its candidates for all districts, blending experienced representatives with fresh faces ready to serve their communities. Political leader and Chief Secretary Falia Augustine will represent Palatavia Lansfamy Speyside. Orlando Kerr will represent Roxborough Argyle, entering the political stage in his district for the first time. Returning candidates include Dr. Faith Brebner for Belgarden Glamorgan and Megan Morrison for Mount St. George Goodwood, while Ian Pollard continues his service in Mason Hall Mariah. New entrants include businessman Ricky Jofield for Darrell Spring Wim, Bagatelle Bacalet representation is Natisha Charles Pantin, Wayne Clark for Lambo Lowlands, and Darren Henry for Bethel Newgrange. Leaders such as Zorisha Hackett in Bethesda Lescato and Trevor Williamson James in Scarborough Mount Grace also feature prominently. Completing the roster is Kern Alexis for Plymouth Blackrock, Nigel Tate for Signal Hill Patience Hill, Nikita Percy for Bonaccord Crown Point, and the recently appointed candidate for Buku Mount Pleasant is Keegan Caleb Denoon. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
PNM and picks up with TPP. More on this when we return.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
If I could reach higher. The stage is set for Tobago Day Awards 2025. This Thursday, 4th December, tune into Tobago Updates from 6:50 p.m. as we celebrate excellence. It's the Tobago Day Awards 2025, where achievements are rewarded and excellence is celebrated.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today, before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
We waiting so long, the people missed the bacchanal. Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme One Tobago, One People, One Destiny.
The celebration begins with the Tobago Torch Run, led by the Chief Secretary, Assemblyman, and our proud sporting groups.
Then, on November 28th, the THA Triathlon takes center stage. On November 29th, we all head to the Shore Park Recreational Grounds for the Tobago Games, Sports and Family Day, games we used to play, from 6 p.m.
Join us on December 2nd for the Thanksgiving Harvest Service at the Shore Park Complex from 10 a.m.
Bring your Tobago produce, share your blessings, and celebrate community. Then, December 3rd and 4th, discover our roots on the Scarborough Heritage Bus Tours. 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
On December 4th, witness excellence at the Tobago Day Debate beginning at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Legislature.
And the Tobago Day Awards ceremony, 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex.
And for the grand finale,
December 6th,
the cultural concert and drone show lights up the Scarborough Esplanade from 7 p.m.
It's all about Tobago Day 2025. One Tobago, one people, one destiny.
Thanks for staying with us. Keegan Denoon has been selected as the Tobago People's Party candidate for Buku Mount Pleasant. Denoon, a long-standing member of the People's National Movement and former PNM Tobago West constituency chairman, was announced as the TPP's choice during the party's political meeting on Monday. In a Facebook post, Keegan Denoon confirmed that he had officially resigned from the People's National Movement, bringing an end to his long association with the party. Denoon, who previously served as the Tobago West constituency chairman, reflected on his years of service with the PNM, noting the contributions he had made and the experience gained during that time. Denoon has now chosen to align himself with the Tobago People's Party as candidate for Buku Mount Pleasant describing the move as a new chapter in this political journey, one that he says will allow him to continue serving the people of Tobago with renewed purpose and commitment. Elated and confident, that's how Assemblyman Ian Pollard describes the moment as he reflects on the work done with his team and the people of Mason Hall and Mariah. During last night's political meeting, he spoke of his hopes and expectations should he be chosen to serve again. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Assemblyman Ian Pollard says he feels elated as he reflects on the work done with his team and the people of Mason Hall and Mariah. He assures residents that with his new mandate, his focus will be on continuing the work and delivering more to the people of Mason Hall and Mariah.
I feel elated because I know we have done the job. I know I've done the job with my Lennon crew and the persons of Mason Mariah. Though we may not have been able to deliver everything that we wish, but we know 4 years is not enough to deliver. Because remember, Mason Mariah is a district that's been neglected for the last 21 years. So now that we have another term, we're sure we're going to deliver to the people of Mason and Mariah.
A constituent of Mason Hall and Mariah said that they are elated and pleased with the reselection of Assemblyman Ian Pollard.
We are elated and we are really pleased with this election. And we have always known that Mr. Pollard would have put in the work to be able to be re-elected, right? We were confident, but we as a constituency knew that it's a democratic process and we were very patient with the process, right? And tonight is just a culmination of what we always knew and what we always wanted as a constituency.
Tonight's voices from Mason Hall and Mariah reflect both pride and expectation. Assemblyman Ian Pollard says his new mandate is a chance to continue the work begun over the past 4 years, while constituents express confidence that his reselection is the outcome they had long anticipated. Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection is placing renewed focus on men's health, launching its latest workshop titled The Inner Man. This initiative marks a significant step toward breaking the silence around the emotional and psychological struggles many men face, yet often go unaddressed. Designed as a safe and supportive space, the Inner Man workshop encourages honest dialogue, self-reflection and shared experiences. Here are the details.
Dr. Faith Brebner, Secretary of the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, emphasized that for far too long, men have been overlooked in society, and the division is now prioritizing these workshops to promote mental health and provide crucial support.
I genuinely want to say to you that for far too long, you all have been told to suck it up. For far too long, you all have been told to behave like a man when you are showing vulnerabilities. For far too long, people like me have heard you cry, and instead of hugging you, and instead of listening to you, and instead of allowing you to rest your head on the shoulder because that is all you needed.
Leadership means showing up as a supportive father or partner, mentoring young boys, uplifting women and girls, fostering peace in your community, and being a true, honest, and responsible role model.
That leadership is showing up as a good father or a father figure, showing up as a partner who communicates, mentoring to young boys, supporting the women and girls who are around you, and building peace in your community rather than otherwise. That's what we ask of you, to be true and honest partners.
Leadership is demonstrated through presence, support, integrity, mentoring, uplifting others, and fostering harmony, ensuring men contribute positively as partners, role models, and pillars within their families and communities. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news when we return.
Tobago! You also have an equal chance of winning the brand new ride for Christmas in a 3-car raffle organized on behalf of Queen's Royal College.
I want a piece of pork. I want a piece of pork from a Christmas.
First prize is a luxurious, fully loaded Royal Ride Ford Ranger. Draw date Saturday, December 20th at the school. Tickets only $100. All proceeds for the further uplifting of the school. Tickets available from islandetickets.com. Stumpy's Emporium Canaan, Cad Supermarket Lowlands, Terry Brown Supermarket Mount Pleasant, Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Miles Almondos and Company Limited Scarborough, Yachts Marketing, TB Mart Bonaccord, Cost Cutters, Sharon Bookstores Lowlands, Police Credit Union, Caribbean Jewelers Lowlands. For more info, call the college at 622-1671 or the hotline at 491-1802. Queen's Royal College Christmas 3-car raffle.
Better watch out. You better not cry. Better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
We waiting so long, the people miss the bacchanal.
Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme One Tobago, One People.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today, before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar says Tobago is now safer with the installation of a temporary radar system she requested. In a social media post on Monday, she expressed gratitude to the United States for providing one of the most advanced systems available, along with support to install and operate it. The Prime Minister declared that Tobago's air and sea territory is more secure than ever before, and its people are the safest they have ever been. She also emphasized her responsibility for their safety, vowing that Tobago will not experience another violent year like 2024, when murders were driven by drug turf wars and gang violence imported from Trinidad. Persad-Bissessar also warned that individuals and groups profiting from drug trafficking are fueling anti-American narratives, even as the radar strengthens Tobago's security. December 1st, observed worldwide as World AIDS Day, aimed to bring crucial awareness to communities, especially those who may be misinformed or unfamiliar with the realities of HIV and AIDS. The day encouraged education, empathy, and understanding, helping to break stigma while promoting accurate information and support for affected individuals. Here are the details.
Many young persons remain misinformed or unaware of the risk HIV and AIDS pose to their health. In recognition of World AIDS Day, the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection hosted a 2-day peer education training initiative. The workshop focused on HIV leadership, allowing participants to craft and deliver engaging mini-sessions, develop ideas for 2025 outreach projects, and take part in a symbolic closing ceremony. These newly trained peer educators are now prepared to promote healthy choices, dispel myths, and strengthen Tobago's youth-driven HIV response.
It has been really exciting and educating. We have learned a lot of stuff from Nurse Fanta, Miss Onika Henry, and Macasey, just to name a few. They have cleared up a few stereotypes like you can contract the HIV virus from sharing a cup with a victim, which is incorrect. They have also showed us how to be compassionate and how to react to people that tell us they have HIV, because they don't want to feel sympathy. They want people to understand and just relate with them.
As the world evolves and awareness about AIDS continues to grow, the medication and treatment options for the illness are also advancing, offering greater hope, improved health outcomes, and a better quality of life for those affected. Dr. Kyle Haraxin tells us more.
HIV and AIDS isn't what it used to be. A few decades ago, it was in many ways considered a death sentence. However, as medications get better and public awareness and stigma goes away, it's becoming a disease that patients can live with a very long period of time and also have lives a bit more normal than how it was earlier.
While the virus still has no cure, Haraxin noted that undetectable means untransmissible. This means that with proper treatment and consistent use of prescribed medication, individuals living with HIV and AIDS can maintain an undetectable viral load. As a result, they can live long, healthy lives far longer than was possible in the past, showing just how advanced HIV and AIDS medication has become.
The medication targets different ways that the virus is able to interact with the cells and then spread and increase in number. As we attack the virus in these multiple ways, the number of the virus gets lower and lower. To the point where it becomes undetectable, meaning if you do a blood test and check the virus, you're not able to detect it.
As Tobago continues to strengthen its HIV education and support systems, the message remains clear. Knowledge, early testing, and consistent treatment can transform lives. With empowered youth leaders and evolving medication, the island is better equipped than ever to challenge stigma, protect its communities, and move closer ending the spread of HIV. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force has firmly dismissed what it describes as unsubstantiated reports that have been circulating across social media and other platforms. These claims suggested that the Defense Force units were on heightened standby or preparing for military operations. In an official statement, the TTDF made it clear that it unequivocally disassociates itself from uncorroborated information and emphasized that these reports are baseless, unofficial, and potentially harmful. They caution that misinformation of this nature can create unnecessary fear, fuel public unrest, and ultimately threaten the stability and safety of communities. Citizens are cautioned, therefore, urged to remain vigilant, to avoid being misled by sensationalized headlines, and to rely only on credible sources of information. The TTDF reaffirmed its ongoing commitment to supporting the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, working side by side to safeguard the nation's security and ensure the continued safety of all citizens. The weather report when we return.
If I could reach higher.
The stage is set for Tobago Day Awards 2025. This Thursday, 4th December, tune into Tobago Updates from 6:50 p.m. as we celebrate excellence. It's the Tobago Day Awards 2025, where achievements are rewarded and excellence is celebrated.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Trinidad and Tobago! Santa Claus is coming to Charon's at Lowlands Mall to stock up on all the goodies for good boys and girls. I'm checking my list, and Charon's has everything I need. Christmas decorations, curtains, toys, and so much more. And the best part? The best prices in town. So hurry down, folks. Visit Charon's today, before the shelves are empty. Ho, ho, ho! Charon's at Lowlands Mall, where Christmas shopping starts.
We waiting so long, the people miss the bacchanal.
Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme One Tobago, One People, One Destiny.
The celebration begins with the Tobago Torch Run, led by the Chief Secretary, Assemblyman, and our proud sporting groups.
Then, on November 28th, the THA Triathlon takes center stage. On November 29th, we all head to the Shore Park Recreational Grounds for the Tobago Games, Sports and Family Day, games we used to play from 6 p.m.
Join us on December 2nd for the Thanksgiving Harvest Service at the Shore Park Complex from 10 a.m.
Bring your Tobago produce, share your blessings, and celebrate community. Then, December 3rd and 4th, discover our roots on the Scarborough Heritage Bus Tours. 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
On December 4th, witness excellence at the Tobago Day debate beginning at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Legislature.
And the Tobago Day Awards ceremony, 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex.
And for the grand finale,
December 6th, the cultural concert and drone show lights up the Scarborough Esplanade from 7 p.m. It's all about Tobago Day 2025. One Tobago, one people, one destiny.
Better watch out, you better not cry, better not fight, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town, Santa Claus is coming to town. Hey, he's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Welcome back. Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. Now that the Chief Secretary has made the announcement for the THA elections, the battle is on. For our social media poll today, we asked, THA election date has been called for January 12, 2025. How confident are you in the incumbent Tobago People's Party? 82% voted significant confidence, 5% voted moderate confidence, 1% voted limited confidence, and 12% voted no confidence. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago's Met Office. Tonight, mostly fair conditions will prevail across Trinidad and Tobago, with only a few brief isolated showers, mainly over southern Trinidad. Skies will remain generally calm and settled, and no significant rainfall is expected outside of these short-lived showers. Tomorrow, the weather will be fair to partly cloudy with sunny intervals and occasional light breezes. A few isolated showers are expected during the afternoon, particularly favoring southern and western Trinidad. There is also a low chance of an isolated afternoon thunderstorm. In the event that a heavier shower or thunderstorm develops, brief gusty winds may occur. By tomorrow night, conditions will return to mostly fair, with only the odd brief shower possible. The maximum temperatures tomorrow are forecast to reach 32 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 31 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, with heat indices climbing to 36 degrees Celsius and 34 degrees Celsius respectively. Seas will be moderate, with waves between 1.5 and 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. Seas may become slightly choppy in the vicinity of showers. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:07 and sunset at 5:51. And that brings us to the end of our newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Tobago heads to the polls January 12, 2026. IDA confirms 10 prospective candidates, and the Tobago People's Party reveals full slate of candidates. I'm Natalia Nancis Montrished. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great night.